Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Odin Sphere. So we've got three little maps. One of them is going to give us a material, although this is first chapter, so our bag slots are super limited. Okay, I'm going to back off for a second so that I don't have an axe. Okay, let's absorb all of this. Got it? No, okay. Run to these guys to activate them all. Oh man, just that sick dodge over the fireball there. Easy. Okay. So that should get us material, and then we have a mini boss, a fight for like a muggle seed that we don't need, and then the boss. I'm gonna do the fight for the muggle seed anyway, just because I'm gonna do the fight, right? We have a Rosemile, we have Valentine's Fall. So this is more story quest. From the memoirs of a proud soldier, our once mighty army, which could gain victory over even Titania, has been whittled down by the enemy Valentine. With death our only companion, our warriors pushed forth without hesitation. We flung our axes high, fighting with valor to the bitter end. As if the heavens answered our prayers, there came a miracle. At the very brink of our defeat, the enemy forces were demolished in a single explosive flash of light. So that's some history on the Kingdom of Valentine, which we've got a little bit, that they disappeared one night in a flash of light. And were never heard from again. I'm going to drop the mulberry seed. I'm going to pick up the Rosemile. I'm going to place the Rosemile. I'm going to place this mulberry seed. I'm going to place this mulberry seed. And there'll be two phosons. Sorry, two phosons left. I think... What's Cub's Veins for? I might as well use it, right? Cub's Veins for painkiller. Yeah, I mean... I can just... Oh, jeez. Man, that did not sound good at all. We'll take a quick... Pop. And then there's another mulberry seed there. I'll do pop. And then material 2 and comes vein. Make another painkiller. Again, unlimited power is much more important, but I'm gonna go with what we can get a hold of here. And due to bag space, I'm gonna eat these mulberries just to get the HP level right now. What the hell was that? Oh, okay, it was fun. Boom, boom. 1, 2. And then any other... I'll hold those for... Well, I mean, they don't even provide that much HP, right? 20? What's the muggle do? Like 30? They're all nothing. I'm just gonna eat them. I'd rather just hold more Mandragoras, to be completely honest with you. Yep, there's one. Thank you. And there's one. Thank you. And probably have one more up this way, but maybe not. Like, my looking for Mandragores is the worst part, because I have to run all the way around the map and then back halfway again. Once Oswald breaks into a run, his jump is super long. It's really nice. Alright, let's go take out a mini-boss. This time with unlimited power. We don't really need the painkiller at all because we're Shadow Form. Oh, that wouldn't work so well. Ah. Knock you out. Knock you out. And absorb all of this. What? How's there another one of you? Did you die already? Thank you. Oh my god. That did not go as planned. Okay, so you notice something there. A, unlimited power does not make Oswald's Shadow Knight form just fill back up all the time. It does still empty, but if you stop for a second, it like fills back up. I don't have room. So we're gonna eat these carroteers here. Level us up. Take the free experience. And we're gonna hold the mulberry seeds just because I can use them for mixing. I can't use carroteer to get the first level of a mix. So we'll eat carroteers just for the 10 experience. Do a quick circle of the map. And there's probably at least one more Mandragora here. So unlimited powers are still super important because what you can do is you can stop for a second, pull out of shadow form, your bar will fill back up, you pull back in, and you just go back to town on them. It's a little... It doesn't work as great as you want it to, but it works. And painkillers are largely irrelevant because you kind of have the painkiller effect while in shadow form. Okay, jump, jump, and hit. That was dumb. He just bowed down. Alright, so that was just damage city, but... What's still here? Is there a dwarf? Yeah, way down there. Boom. Ah, second wave. There we go. That'll be the map, and then we just need to heal up with, like, the Muggle or something. So got it, might as well eat it. It won't fully heal us, but it'll get close, and then picking up Mandragoras in the level will... Oh, actually, I forgot the experience. It's, like, way huger. Tons more seed, nothing to do with it, so I think what we're gonna do... Again, seed has a little more potential use than carroteer, just because of limited bag slots and very small amount of room for materials. We're not getting a whole lot of materials in the initial bit here, so it just makes more sense to hold Mandragores instead. Unless they're onion. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to hold that one, but I'll leave that one. That one grab. Get a little more experience there. Fortunately, we're just shy of hitting 10 as far as our cipher level goes. So hopefully there's like some enemies just, yeah, mulching around we can eat here. Get ourselves to cipher level 10 for the boss, which should give us either another bar or another ability. I think it's another ability. Looks like that'll be it for this map, so hopefully there's some on the next map. I mean, I could run around the map and grind my way to level 10, but it just doesn't seem worth it. And any, like, odd damage that I take you know, 3 or 4 from a fireball or something. That just gets healed up by the Charioteer, which isn't a problem. There should be 4 more Phozons. Oh, just short again? Alright, well. I mean, I'm so close, right? Ah, let's just go. Haven't had to grind yet, I'm not gonna start now.
The Demon Lord will hear this and be dumbfounded. Odin, you coward! Denying my strategy and launching a sneak attack with the Valkyries.
'Tis a timid move to make against the fairies.
Ugh, exactly. All we have to do is stomp those winged bugs on the front lines. All of you! You're all cowards!
Lord Brigand, methinks you might be more suitable to lead the country.
You think so? You flatter me, Scaldy. Do you really think that?
Yes, of course. Odin is a feeble old man. Only you can run the nation. Who goes there?
What? Is someone hiding? And just who are you? You'd like to share a drink with us, huh? If not, don't interfere. Wait a minute. You were listening to us just now, weren't you? Who are you? Speak! Or I'll crush your head until your name falls out.
So, Oswald's first fight is against Brigand. I don't know who else we expected. It was that or Odin, or maybe Gwendolyn, but we already know how his fight with Gwendolyn goes, so. Let's start off with the enemy power. Shadow form. And you do see that the bar does fill up if you just like, at the end of each combo it does fill up. So it does work, it's just, it doesn't mean the bar never decreases like it kind of does when you're not in. And unfortunately, this is Brigand who has his like massive defense thing. So I'm going to take my, oops, painkiller first. Ah. Just going to take dizzy damage. And we're just going to hit him here. And try and take out his plates, and then we'll use the unlimited power again once the last plate is knocked off, and we'll finish him off with our shadow form that way. One more. Okay. So pop that. Ah, he knocks you out of shadow form, okay. And that was just a matter of tearing into him. Oh. There we go. See if I can't grab that last crystal that's floating around. Ah, I got it. Okay. Not hard. A little harder because the unlimited power doesn't work the way you want it to, and then he has the armor up, but easy enough.
The general spoke the truth. The invasion is almost here.
Princess Gwendolyn, it fits you perfectly.
Do you think so? I wonder if Father will be surprised.
Gwendolyn, why are you wearing that? for King Odin's daughter to be concerned with her image instead of battle. You could learn a thing or two from your sister.
My apologies.
Your Majesty, Lord Brigand.
What is the fool doing now?
You didn't notice. This was Mother's dress. I wonder if you'll ever remember it.
I apologize. I shouldn't have brought the dress.
No, don't apologize, Miras. I'm happy to be able to wear my mother's dress. But
Princess Gwendolyn.
let's go. I must change into my armor.
Gwendolyn, the demon lord's daughter known as Odin's witch. Could that be her? She seems so different from what I've heard.
And so the seeds are planted. Because this comes before Odin, before Gwendolyn's story. Which we saw that he, like, picked her up and didn't kill her. Hesitated when they fought after whatever Gwendolyn's sister's name was. I forget. Griselda, yeah. Here we are. Oswald. Black Sword. So we start at the same time as Fairyland starts, which is way back here when Cornelius is visiting Gwendolyn. And what we just had was before Gwendolyn's Gwendolyn's story starts. There's a small break and then we move down here, which is right after the prelude when she fights, or she goes back in to fight Belial. So Oswald actually sneaks in like very early into the story. And we saw that it's not clear how he figured it out, but he got to the throne room and said, oh, they are coming to go after the cauldron. There will be a war. Which, I mean, he didn't really overhear anything or see anything that would lead him to believe that. He just did. Which is a little weird. But we also met Skoldi, who is Ragnanival's sorcerer. Like I said before, each country has a sorcerer under it, and they're supposed to be like the Norse, the Norn. And Skoldi is Skuld, the future oracle. I guess you would call them oracles. They're kind of like, I mean, they're a trope that gets tossed around different literary works a lot. Like there's the three witches from Macbeth. There's I know Greek mythology has like muses and oracles, stuff like that. They fulfill roughly the same role, except they're also the Jafar role of evil sorcerer trying to usurp the kingdom from behind the chair. And in that case, we saw it pretty clearly with Skoldi, who was like, Brigand, you should take over the throne. He's like, oh, you flatter me. And Skoldi's like, no, man, you would be way easier to manipulate than old Odin. You should just take over. Just brute force the whole kingdom. Just take it. And he says Odin's just an old man and can't really think. And then we get to see Odin, and one Valkyrie just comes and says, oh, Odin, Lord Brigand, and just cuts him off and says, oh my god, what is that idiot doing again? So Odin knows that Brigand's not to be trusted, which is a bit of a different side we saw in Gwendolyn's story. He seemed pretty lax on Brigand throughout Gwendolyn's story. We also saw Gwendolyn try and appeal to her father before Griselda's death. So it's not just Griselda's death and how much he cared about her and then got over it that upset her. Like, she's clearly had some sort of father issues the whole time. And what's interesting is that's her mother's dress. That's the same dress she's going to wear once she's wed off to Oswald. Apparently it's her mother's dress. Which leads me to believe that her mother was roughly her size. And Odin can't have been much smaller, which just conjures up all sorts of weird images. Maybe Odin was a very tiny man before, an Oswald-sized man, and suddenly grew to 20 stories tall, but I don't know. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today, guys, so next time we'll get into Chapter 2 here, but thanks for watching, I appreciate it. If you liked the video, show your support, press the like button, it helps a whole lot. If you want to see more from the channel, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.